Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cologne podcast.
I'm Mike.
I'm Ryan.
Hey, we're two best friends.
Best friends.
The best of friends.
Yes.
We're going on a fragrance journey, smelling fragrances, giving you uneducated opinions.
Yeah. And you know what I just discovered? Mike can do a pretty good Conway Twitty impression.
Yeah, but you're going to have to sub to the Patreon if you want to hear some shit like that.
It's not the full range of the singing.
No.
It's that last little part of a note he would leave. It had a little...
The vocal fry on it. Yeah.
But today, what are we smelling?
We're smelling Myrrh Shadow. I got to go to the release party of this. It's from Bon Parfumeur.
So this was given to you at the release party.
It was given to me before, but if I was just a sneaky bastard, I could have got a second bottle of it. But I felt like I'd be cheating.
You know what? Maybe you should have done that. I would have liked that.
I should have now because we're giving this away to a Patreon, and I already kind of told you, the cat's out of the bag. I've smelled this.
Yeah.
I really liked it, and I'm kind of bummed that I'm not going to have it in my collection. My collection. Another person who really liked this was 44 Shell on Fragrantica, who says, so beautiful, smells like an old book in the best way.
That sounds god-awful.
I think that was the only review, because it's so new, it was the only review of somebody who kind of acted like they had smelled it. Everybody else was just remarking on the notes. So,
Okay, well.
old book in the best way. I don't really get that. We're going to find out because we're going to dig deep into this big, juicy bottle. But first, we got to do our one night stand review, Ryan, of Ruby by Kajal.
He wanted me to come in and say some of the words. Hit the music, Todd. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. One night stand review.
Well, Mike, after staying in bed with Ruby, by the way, I'm not saying this as a knock on anybody. I really think me and Mike may have undiagnosed ADHD sometimes.
You've mentioned that before because you keep seeing some of the, like, what do you call it?
I don't know if it's
symptoms type thing.
It's like me and Mike, I find
traits.
Yeah, off air, we do like these weird audible things. Like there was one time where he would do a certain noise.
Yeah.
And it's like he had to do it multiple times a day.
Yeah, it's true. I also have to finish a song.
Yeah.
I have to like finish the line. I have to say the thing. Otherwise, I feel like it's trapped in my head.
Well, this whole week since we've smelled this fragrance Ruby by Kajal, I hear this Ruby, 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 Ruby.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the hell you're singing. Is it a song?
Yeah, it's an actual song.
Who sings that? I've been hearing this nonstop every fucking day, all day, every day.
Kaiser Chiefs.
Ruby, 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 Ruby. That's all I hear. I was like, yeah, funny, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, don't get us freaking taken down by freaking Universal Studios or something.
Ruby, 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 Ruby.
Yeah, so I've been dealing with that. I think we're undiagnosed with something because he does that from time to time and I do the same thing.
I can't help it. Sorry, it's been so unbearable for you, Ryan. Well, speaking of Ruby, let's get on to it. What did, after you took it home and you spent the night rolling around in beautiful crimson sheets with Ruby?
Just like I said in the episode, when he first let me smell it without telling me what it was, I was like, this is a gorgeous fragrance. And same thing, smelling on the episode, it smells really good. I don't want to say it's a complaint. It's just a fact for me, but it's like, it's very feminine, but that's not a problem. I think it's
to the right person.
Yeah. Yeah. But I just think it does smell really good. And if you love a feminine leaning fragrance, you're going to love that fragrance.
Yeah. The people that are going to win on this fragrance are, you go after feminine fragrances. You want something that's a little more mature because when you see all the notes on this, you'd assume it's going to be really sweet.
Yeah.
But it's not actually.
Yeah.
They kind of cut that sweetness. It has this sort of medicinal bite to it. Mm-hmm. The thing that you're going to get, and the thing that I do love about Kajal, is the vast majority of their fragrances, they're so unique and so different. When you get one, you go, nobody's going to smell like me.
Yeah.
If you try Ruby and it's for you, you're not going to find a smell like that anywhere else out there. It's so unique. That is the win.
Yeah.
So if you want a cherry red berry type fragrance that's not like any other one you've smelled out there, then Ruby's the way to go.
And I'll tell you who got this bottle of Ruby. We said it last episode. Denise. She's a Patreon member. She got this. And we also did a extra episode with another Kajal fragrance, the I Can.
Yeah.
And another Patreon member, Wildcard, won that.
Yeah. And oh my God, we absolutely loved it. We went crazy on it.
Yeah.
If you're not a Patreon, you really missed out on that episode because you got to hear Ryan and I actually agree for once. I had got that bottle and I wore it the vast majority of the time I was at Milan.
Yeah.
I was wearing that fragrance. I couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah.
The other fragrance I wore was the one we're doing today. Myrrh Shadow 403 Extrait de Parfum
by
Bon Parfumeur.
Let's do it, man. I'm ready to get into this. Full, big, juicy bottle.
Big old slurpy bottle of it. Giving this puppy away as well.
Yeah, we will tell you who that is at the end of this episode. He's trying really hard to get this out. Oh, fine.
There you go.
You know, I like the simplicity of this bottle. I like the design of it.
What is that? That's 100 mil, right?
Yeah, it's 100 mil. I've held a lot of 100 mils in my hands, Mike. This is definitely 100 mil.
Yeah, I believe that.
Go. Whoa.
Let's see if you think what I think.
This is very stylish. This is kind of the vibe I'm getting here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really good.
You know what I kind of get?
What do you kind
And I
of...
like about it?
What?
Like a spicy Play-Doh.
Weird. I kind of see that. Thank God it doesn't lean totally Play-Doh, though. But I do see where you're going with that.
And it's kind of sweet, kind of boozy almost.
This is styling, dude.
This is kind of along, because you like Di Serono. This kind of got that sort of sweetness. That syrupy sweetness.
This, I was not expecting to smell like this.
What did you think it was going to smell like?
I don't know why, but I just heard myrrh. And I was just, I don't need to look, guys. I don't know what myrrh smells like. I should probably, but I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not following a North Star and trying to deliver something to some baby somewhere. But
You act like a baby quite a bit.
yes. But man, I thought it was going to be like a dirty, kind of dingy smell. And it's not that at all.
Okay.
Is this unisex? Because it didn't feel unisex. I guess it could be.
Yeah, it's unisex.
The best way I can describe this, it's styling. It's kind of proper. It feels a little dressy.
Yeah. It has a sweetness to it. Like there's a spiciness. There's the tiniest hint of this kind of, especially right off the atomizer. It kind of gives like this Play-Doh-y type smell. Not too much, just enough. But then it has this spicy sweetness. And I wore the hell out of this thing.
It smells really good. I will say we've done 3 episodes. This will be episode number 3 since you got back.
Yeah.
Thank God we've been smelling good stuff. I always hate when we go through like a run of like just like, it's all right. It's okay. I'm kind of proud that we're actually smelling something that feels a little different too, you know?
Yeah.
This does kind of have a Lamal thing kind of going on. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
It's got 2 perfumers with this fragrance. One of them, they look like they may be fairly new, but one of them, her name is, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Amelia Jaquin or Jaquin. And then this other one, we've heard this name a lot, especially if you listen to the other podcast with those other dudes across from that pond shit, you know? But we always hear them talking about Quentin Bish this and Quentin Bish that. And I always thought when they were talking about this guy, I would get it confused with My Dad Wrote a Porno podcast because there's a character named Bish in that thing.
Oh, really?
There's no correlation, obviously, because that's a made-up character in that. Some dude's dad wrote a porno.
I always think of New Girl, and there's a character named Winston, and they called him Winnie the Bish.
Winnie the Bish.
So then I always say Quinny the Bish.
I feel like we say
Quentin.
this every time this guy's name comes up.
I don't think I've explained it. I think I just call him Quinny the Bish. But that's why.
He's made a few.
No disrespect.
No, none. And he's made a few of the Lamal fragrances.
That's right.
One of them being like the latest elixir and all that.
Yeah.
So it has, if you've ever smelled Le Mans, any of the Le Mans, they kind of always have that weird, the best way I can describe it when you're smelling it as a scent profile, but there's like this weird,
there's
almost
a haze
fuzz.
around
It's like a
it.
haze. Yeah, right. So this has that vibe, the same kind of vibe. I can say though, it's getting a little punched up on the skin. I kind of like it.
Oh man, this thing is so good.
It gets a little bit even more masculine on the skin.
It's almost like I kind of wish my car smelled like this.
It wouldn't be a bad smell.
My F-150. She's 9 years old this year.
Wow. She's almost old enough to drive.
Almost. Nearly got 200,000 miles on it.
God damn. Are you going to have to get a new vehicle soon?
Tried and true. God, I hope not. I'm knock on wood here.
God, no way.
I hope I get 300,000 out of her.
I hope you do too, Mike.
I just want to keep riding that girl as long as possible.
You just know as soon as you leave today.
Yeah. My freaking transmission is going to fall out from under it.
Slowly turn the key and it's going to look like that scene out of freaking casino. Well, blow up your car.
Speaking of all that nonsense, so I didn't talk about this on the episode, but I land in Atlanta.
Okay.
And I'm sitting waiting for my flight, and my flight gets delayed. And all of a sudden, over the loudspeaker in the terminal, it says, "This is an emergency. This is not a test. Stand by and wait for further instruction." Again, this is an emergency. This is not a test. And that loops over and over for like an hour.
Wow. Okay.
While we're sitting around waiting.
You ever know what the emergency was?
Yes. It turns out one of the airplanes from the terminal I'm at takes off, gets in the air, the whole cabin fills with smoke, and they have to turn around and land it back.
God damn.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't fly. There's that once in a million thing, and I'd be one of those people on that plane.
Yeah.
Except for if I was in it, it'd be Final Destination. Like half the fucking plane would get sucked out of it or something.
You know what? Isn't it ironic?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
This smells really, really good.
Yes, it does.
It almost, I'm trying to describe the scent, and it's so hard.
Which is a good thing, by the way.
Yeah. I can't say it because I don't want to make it. It's going to sound bad if I say it.
Just say it.
It has. No, I can't. It just would make it sound bad. And it's not really that. It's like the subtleness of that. Fuck it. Kill me if it's bad. But there's like this subtle, almost like toothpaste thing going on.
Okay. Let me try to find this.
It's very subtle, but it's like clean. It's like.
No, I don't get any of that.
Maybe it's mint or something. Let me look at the notes. Maybe that would help us with this.
Okay.
You think that's going to help?
I don't know.
Okay. So top notes are bitter orange, black currant leaf, grapefruit. Middle notes are timur. It's like Timur. Cinnamon. I can get cinnamon in this. Cypress, basil. And then base notes are myrrh. I don't know what that smells like. Cosmon. I don't know what the fuck that is. It looks like freaking meth.
Oh, interesting.
Akigala wood.
Akigala wood.
Vanilla, benzoin, patchouli, musk, and Atlas cedar.
Yeah, it's so good. That is nice.
So this weird Cosmon thing, I'm looking up the odor profile, a white musk scent with pleasantly sweetish, oh God, some word, we don't know.
Yeah.
But it does have this unique sweet, but it's not like over the top gourmand sweet.
Yeah, for sure. It's like if you came in and somebody was cooking and it smelled like this, it wouldn't like turn you off. It does smell edible, but you can't put your finger on what it smells like. I mean, what I like about this fragrance, it's so unique and different. I haven't smelled anything like this before. It wears really well, has great longevity. It is an interesting fragrance.
I swear to God, I get like this. I don't want to, I'm not telling you guys that this is what it smells like. It has this unique smell, but then it's like there's a hint of like, just like it's clean, like toothpaste.
Your toothpaste thing. I don't get that.
I can't get it out of my head, dude. But to me, I'm smelling like, damn, that person, if they wore that, probably got, I don't know, smell good, fresh breath.
Yeah, I feel like if this smelled like some sort of food, it would be like if I visited a country for the first time and they said, hey, this is like a common cookie that we make.
Yeah.
It's like a tea cake type cookie and it's made with fruits and spices, and they handed it to me. I would expect it to smell like this. It has like this fruity, spicy nature to it.
Yeah.
And I'd probably fucking love it.
You can really smell the cinnamon, by the way, to me at least.
Yeah, there is a good amount of like the spiciness in there.
It smells really good.
It's warm smelling. It is good. Yeah. Wore this one a couple of times. Really enjoyed it.
Price and popularity. $220 for 100 ml.
It's a good price.
That's fair price. Fair price.
Yeah.
Popularity, it's brand new, people,
Yeah.
but still with 8 votes. It's a 4 out of 5.
Yeah. Okay.
So right now it's trending popular. I could see it being popular.
Yeah. Would you give it a high rating?
I would. If I was going to give it, between what and a 5, whatever, or out of 5, I would probably say, me personally, it's like a 4 to a 4.1.
Okay.
Which is good.
Yeah.
What do you think? What would you
I think
rate
it's
it?
above that for me.
Yeah, what do you think?
Maybe I'm associating it with good times
Yeah.
as well, but yeah, I really like it, man. It's somewhere in between a 4 and a 5 to me. 4.5 would be good.
Okay.
I really like it. I'm not pulling your leg whenever I say I hate that we're giving this away.
I'm with you. I'm backing this up. This is a really good fragrance. I mean, it's badass.
Yeah, the atomizer's great. I love the kind of the branding and the look of the bottle. And this was the first time I've ever smelled this brand. A nice click on the cap there.
We should have done more research about the brand. You know us guys.
Yeah, well, what can you do? Yeah, if you guys win this bottle, it has traveled the world. It has nearly escaped a plane fire, and it got to spend an extra night in Paris because I missed my connecting flight.
Wow, if you want us to, let us know. We'll autograph it.
They don't want that. So here's something interesting about this fragrance.
Okay.
It was, let's see, me, Tony, and Barry went to this booth and talked with the gentleman who owned the company.
Okay.
And he walked us through it. We sprayed it. We were smelling it. And he was kind enough to give us bottles of it. And then we also got invited to the launch party later that night, which was amazing.
Okay.
But throughout the day, we kept smelling it on our hands. We all liked the smell of it. But then we said, hey, does it smell like this to you? And I'm like, no way. And then, Tony would say that. And then Barry would be like, it kind of smells like this. And I'd be like, no way. And then we smelled it on each other. And all 3 of us, it smelled insanely different on each person.
Different oil makeups, huh?
Yeah. Just a different body chemistry. But it's wild because on me, it was spicier. And I think it was on Barry, it was like it had a little bit more bitterness to it.
The best way I can describe this is on my hand, you have the spice, like that subtle sweet cinnamon thing going on, but then it's kind of molded between the toothpaste thing and also like, hold on, it's most between that
I'm listening.
and like dental gloves, like that they'd be wearing probing around. Doesn't it smell like that to you and me? Wow, your smell is even stronger, like dentist gloves or something going on.
I don't really
I know that's a wild one to say, but
yeah.
God, it smells really good though. I mean, I know I'm giving this really obscure, wild description of it.
You want to smell like rubber gloves and toothpaste.
Yeah.
God damn, just a trip to the dentist overall.
God, why is it that everybody hates the dentist?
I don't know. I've never really had an issue.
I haven't either. I mean, I fear the price tag of the dentist.
Oh God, yeah. I still have my wisdom teeth in because they were like, yeah, it'll be $3,600. I was like,
fuck.
Nope.
Just to pull them?
Yeah, because one's like impacted. So they're like, we're going to have to like do the surgery on that.
Did they ever tell you like one day you are going to have like one day you'll wake up and like, God damn, this fucking hurts. You're going to have to take it out?
The problem with them and what they told me was, it was just the main reason why they get rid of them for everybody is they're so far back there, it's hard to keep them clean and they had cavities in them.
Oh.
So, I'm just hoping that one day it just kills me.
I think they had to cut into mine. I already had mine removed right before I got like braces and stuff when I was a kid. But man, it was the worst experience at a dentist thing I've ever had. Not because they were like painful to me in the moment, but it was like, You go in, they give you like, they make you take something before you get in there so your nerves are kind of calm. So you're already kind of like whatever. But when they put that gas on it, because they put me to sleep to take it out, because they had to like sew it all back up, it literally felt like if you've ever been like sitting in a chair and you just like,
nod off for a second.
Like that. Like that's how quick I was out and then in,
Yeah.
But when I came back in that split second, I like woke up with a mouthful of gauze and pain.
And it already had happened. So
wow. It's like instantly getting hit by a truck or something.
My greatest nightmare is doing that, and then you come to, and everybody films the people that come to.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck that dude, man.
Yeah. You're like going off about like, I forgot to wear underwear today, boys. No underwear for me, everybody. Like some shit like that,
Who wants to see me stroke it?
Dude, I cannot be.
Is that your biggest fear?
Yeah. I'm like, that shit would be so ridiculous. I just know me.
I'll take you so you don't have to worry about
Okay.
that. I'll still record you.
Yeah. You better keep that shit under lock and key. Only the Patreons get to see that.
I'm yoking.
Oh man, there's no telling.
What's funny is that it was my mom at the time that took me to do that, and she was like, "You were so mean to everybody. You were cussing everybody out, and wanting to fight them."
Wow,
and that's totally not like me.
Yeah,
but I think I was just so out of it.
That's the deep inner you.
Yeah.
We both know whenever we went and we took that gummy in the hotel room.
Oh God.
And I'm like bouncing off the wall going, I'm the king of time.
Yeah. I'm like high having to go, hey man.
They're going to call the police.
Yeah. I'm like having to like sober up to try to like calm you down. Yeah. I would not want to see you off of some medical grade shit.
Yeah, no joke. You guys know if you've ever had a little THC gummy.
Yeah.
Time it slows down, dude. It's like a trickle.
It's fun and it's scary.
Yeah, it's so wild.
Because you'll be like, God, I've been doing this for an hour. And you look down like, holy shit, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And every time I do that, that gives me anxiety. Like I feel like I'm stuck in some paradox.
Yeah. You're like, hurry up. Get back to normal. Yeah.
Look, I know there's a lot of you out there that can wake and bake and shake and bake and whatever, take 50 gummies.
Yeah.
For us, it's like, it's a planned event when I do it just because I just can't live like that. It scares the shit out of me.
No, I don't want that to be my reality.
Mm-mm. Who's wearing this?
Well, your boy wore it quite a bit and wore it to a party, enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Felt like for the occasion it worked well because I was dressed up. It's about as good a looking as I'm going to get.
I saw the picture. You look great. You look sharp.
No, thanks.
The whole time before you left, he's like, God damn it, I'm supposed to like lose weight. I look like fucking, I'm the same way as I was last year. I'm a fucking bucks.
No, it's 10 pounds heavier than last year.
You don't look it though. You look thinner than you did last year.
Thanks,
I think you just have more muscle on than you did.
Maybe you're right, Ryan.
I'm being serious. I wasn't sure. Could I tell you fat as hell?
Yeah.
I love you like that.
Well, either way, as about as fancy schmancy as I could get.
You're sharp.
I did get, and I was wearing this, and it felt great. So,
is this a dressed up fragrance, or could you wear it casually like today?
No, I wouldn't wear it casually.
You wouldn't? Okay.
No, I mean, I did, but that was just to like really live in the fragrance, a little bit.
So you think this is your dressed up fragrance?
I think it's kind of the same thing I said with Ruby, really, which is I think it's office plus nicer.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's PJ pants and a hoodie.
I'm with you. I wouldn't want to waste this. This is a good fragrance.
No, it would have to be where the event is either elevated or your dress is elevated.
Yeah. Age, like probably 20 and up, 25 and up, even older.
Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking maybe 30 and up.
Okay.
There's a certain quality about this that does make it feel a tiny bit more mature.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think I agree. But then there's part of me that's like, it does have a little Lamal likeness to it. So it kind of makes me feel like it can be younger. I feel like 25 and up. I mean, I know we're splitting hairs there. It's like 5-year difference, but I think it's a young man and up. I definitely think it leans more masculine too.
If I could get 5 years back, Ryan, I would.
Yeah.
Does this, when you close your eyes, take you to
Milan, Italy?
Well, no, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say like to a memory or to a place. Does it remind you of anything?
I'm laying there and the light is blinding. I can't even open my eyes.
Oh, God, here we go. And then you hear...
Oh, shit. Todd, add horror music to that.
Oh, Lord.
Are you going to skip it
Sample it?
or buy it?
What are you going to do, Ryan?
This is a really, really hard sample.
Okay.
I would say anybody out there, if you can get a sample of this, definitely try it. I think this would be in a lot of people's wheelhouse. I think they would like this. I really do. I love this, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd buy it yet, but I'm pretty convinced on this one. This one smells good. I mean, I'm basically right now just going to see how the dry down does for the next hour or so, but I'm with you. I think this is officing up, maybe a date night or an event, but it smells so good. It's very unique. It really is unique. Very high end, unique. I love it. Stands out, but it's a hard sample for me right now.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a buy for me.
I could tell. Yeah, this is really deep in your wheelhouse. This is your kind of flavor.
I really like it, man. I really do. And it's got the added bonus of kind of being tied to a few memories now as well.
Yeah.
But the smell of it's really great. It did work well with kind of the outfit and the dressing up and all that stuff. I like it. I like what it's doing. I think it's a high quality fragrance. It had great longevity. Man, I can't say enough good things about it. It was a surprise to me.
Yeah.
And when it comes to having like a unique characteristic about it, this one just doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled.
You know, this could be a great fragrance to somebody else besides you, Mike.
Okay.
And I think we need to finally say who's taking this from the Patreon. Which one of these lovely bastards is going to be getting this full 100 ml bottle?
Ooh.
This person, I think, would smell really good in it. They've been a Patreon for a while now.
Tell me.
Good person here. Mr. Victor R. here in actually Texas. You will be getting this full juicy bottle of Myrrh Shadow.
403. It's not even going to have to leave God's country.
Better known as Cowboys Country.
That's right.
Which we all know is in a sad state of affairs right now. Please send your prayers and condolences for us.
Yeah.
I think this guy's going to like it. When you get this, you write us. You come to the community chat on our Patreon. You let us know what you think about this fragrance because I really like it, and I think you're going to love this fragrance. I really do.
Yeah, it's amazing. And if you don't, just shoot it right back to us. Be happy to have it back.
All right, that's today's episode, guys. You know we love you. Again, thank you guys for being so patient with us this past week or two. We're finally back into the groove of everything. And until next time, spray it up, y'all.